James chapter 1, verses 2 through 5. Consider it pure joy, my brothers, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance. Perseverance must finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. If any of you lacks wisdom, he should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to him. So, what James is telling us right here is that trials and challenges come to make us stronger, right? But let's break it down verse by verse. Verse 2 specifically says, consider it pure joy, my brothers, whenever you face trials of many kinds. So, what exactly is James telling us to do right here? He's telling us to be joyful when these trials come. He's telling us to keep our head up when these trials come, when we face these challenges and we feel like our whole world is crashing down. Hold your head up, consider it pure joy when trials come upon you. But why should we consider it pure joy? Well, he answers this in verse 3. Because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance. So in other words, James is telling us that you should be joyful when you come into contact with these trials and challenges, because it is here to make you stronger. It's here to grow you. It's here not to harm you, not to bring you down, not to put you down, but only to grow you and help you out and to make you better. But catch this though, verse 4 says, perseverance must finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. So, what that says to me is that we must let our trials, our challenges, run its course. We must let our challenges grow us and mend us into what God wants us to be, what God wants us to be coming out of these challenges, right? We must let the trial or challenge finish its course. We can't give up 25% of the way. We can't give up 50% of the way. We can't give up 75% of the way. We must let the trial or challenge finish its course so that way we can get the full knowledge of what we need to learn throughout this challenge. So that way we can be full, complete, mature to go through the next step of life that God has for us, right? He allows these things to happen to us for a reason, right? It's to make us stronger for something else that's coming or for something else that you need to do in life. But here is the best part right here, verse 5. If any of you lacks wisdom, he should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to him. If you lack understanding of what is happening, of how you need to move or what you need to do during this challenge. For example, if you need to cut this person off, if you need to rekindle a relationship with somebody, if you need to move to this state, or if you need to do nothing, ask those questions to God, who will answer you. He'll answer those questions that you have, but you must ask God. And we're not going into verse 6, but verse 6 says ask in faith, right? So not only asking, but asking in faith that you will get the answer that you desire, and he will give to you the answer that you desire. So what did we learn today? We learned to keep our head up and consider it pure joy whenever we face trials, because we know that it's only here to make us stronger, to grow us in whatever area we need to work on, right? It's here to grow us for something else, for the next chapter in life, right? And we also learned that we must let the trial or challenge finish its course. We must let it finish out its work so that way we can be mature and learn the lessons that we need to learn. And verse 5 told us that if we have any lack of understanding, that we can simply ask God for that understanding, and he will give it to us and he will answer us. That's all I got for y'all. Y'all have a great day.